Good morning, and I have the opportunity to share with you today some reflections on Psalm 37. And it is a beautiful psalm, and I'm going to read it for us in a moment. But I wanted to begin by actually framing this psalm with a little discussion that Pastor Carl and I have had over the last couple of years, where we've been praying the Psalms on a weekly basis together, and one of the things that we run into is this the discussions about the background of the Old Testament, about its understanding about what happens when we die. And if you read as far as scholarly works, the basic idea is that in the Old Testament, what happens after you die is a little bit more shadowy. It's a little bit less clear than what you find in the New Testament. And the major word for what happens after you die is Sheol, the place that you go, the realm of the dead. But at the same time, it's not all that way. And this psalm is a psalm that lifts up a hope for those who put their trust in the Lord, that theirs will be a different destiny. And it is the type of hope that says, don't play the short game, play the long game. Don't focus on storing up for yourselves treasures on earth, but store up for yourselves treasures in the life to come. And it is a prayer that is really words of wisdom to all of God's people about, as we live out in this life, the difficulties of the evil and injustice that happens to us. As we look out at the world today, and we may get overwhelmed by the problems of the world, and it would be very understandable if we did. In biblical hope and biblical faith, the hope that we have in Jesus, we lift our eyes and we look beyond all of this. And so with that, let me share these words with you. Do not fret because of those who are evil, or be envious of those who do wrong. For like the grass, they will soon wither. Like green plants, they will soon die away. Trust in the Lord and do good. Dwell in the land and enjoy safe pasture. Take delight in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart. Commit your way to the Lord. Trust in him, and he will do this. He will make your righteous reward shine like the dawn, your vindication like the noonday sun. Be still before the Lord and wait patiently before him. Do not fret when people succeed in their ways, when they carry out their wicked schemes. And as you listen to these words, let it just wash over you. This perspective, this word of encouragement. Live for God. Keep your focus on him. Don't be overly concerned. And one of the words that we're going to hear, this is the word for me today, is do not fret. Refrain from anger and turn from wrath. Do not fret. It leads only to evil. For those who are evil will be destroyed, but those who hope in the Lord will inherit the land. A little while, and the wicked will be no more. Though you look for them, they will not be found. But the meek will inherit the land and enjoy peace and prosperity. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Here is the invitation to us. The wicked plot against the righteous and gnash their teeth at them, but the Lord laughs at the wicked, for he knows their day is coming. The wicked draw the sword and bend the bow to bring down the poor and the needy, to slay those who are upright. But the swords will pierce their own hearts, and their bows will be broken. Better the little that the righteous have than the wealth of many wicked. For the power of the wicked will be broken, but the Lord upholds the righteous. The blameless spend their days under the Lord's care, and their inheritance will endure forever. In times of disaster they will not wither. In times of famine they will enjoy plenty. But the wicked will perish. The Lord's enemies are like the flowers of the field. They will be consumed. They will go up in smoke. The wicked borrow and do not repay, but the righteous give generously. Those the Lord blesses will inherit the land, but those he curses will be destroyed. The Lord makes firm the steps of the one who delights in him. Though he may stumble, he will not fall, for the Lord upholds him with his hand. I was young, and now I am old, yet I have never seen the righteous forsaken or their children begging bread. They are always generous and lend freely, and their children will be a blessing. Turn from evil and do good, then you will dwell in the land forever. Then you will dwell in the land forever. For the Lord loves the just and will not forsake his faithful ones. Wrongdoers will be completely destroyed. The offspring of the wicked will perish. The righteous will inherit the land and dwell in it forever. The mouths of the righteous utter wisdom, and their tongues speak with what is just. The law of their God is in their hearts. Their feet do not slip. The wicked lie in wait for the righteous, intent on putting them to death. But the Lord will not leave them in the power of the wicked or let them be condemned when brought to trial. Hope in the Lord and keep his way. He will exalt you to inherit the land. When the wicked are destroyed, you will see it. I've seen a wicked and ruthless man flourishing like a luxuriant native tree, but he soon passed away and was no more. Though I looked for him, he could not be found. Consider the blameless, observe the upright. A future awaits those who seek peace, but all sinners will be destroyed. There will be no future for the wicked. The salvation of the righteous come from the Lord. He's their stronghold in time of trouble. The Lord helps them and delivers them. He delivers them from the wicked and saves them because they take refuge in him. When I listen to this now for the fourth time in just about an hour, and I allow the words to wash over and the promise, and it's the perspective. Play the long game. Keep your eyes focused on the Lord. Do not fret. There may be troubles in this life. There may be problems. There may be times where evil people are succeeding. But it's just for a short little period of time on the large scale of eternity. Like flowers, they may today look like they're thriving and beautiful and they're robed in majesty. But if you go the way of evil, it will all be for naught. And so, allow that hope, allow that perspective to shape your steps today. Keep lifting your eyes up to Jesus. Play the long game. May the Lord bless you and keep you. Amen.